Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is a video to compare two really interesting microphones, two of my favourites for a number of different reasons. The Shure MV7, which is one that's just recently released, and the Elgato Wave 3. Now these are two slightly different microphones with different build qualities and different setups, but they're both intended for content creators, streamers and podcasters and alike. And I've done separate videos on both of them in a lot more depth, so if you want to check those out, be sure to have a look at the links in the description where I'll show you those videos. And also check those videos out because you'll hear the voiceovers recorded with the microphone. For reference, I'm recording the voiceover for this video with the Shure MV7, but the Elgato Wave 3 video has the voiceover using that microphone. I tend to use the mics when I'm recording, so you get an idea of what the quality's like and the difference between them. Now, as you'll see, they're both black microphones, although the Shure is available in silver as well. They're also both USB microphones that will connect to your PC. Both these mics are different in their design. You'll see the Elgato Wave 3 is quite small. The Shure MV7 is quite chunky and large, but it also has a fantastic audio capture quality, as you can see here. Both of them have onboard controls for adjusting the gain of the microphone and the headphone monitoring levels, as well as muting the microphone and switching between those settings too. They're also both on a stand of sorts. The Elgato Wave 3 comes with a nice bass stand, and that attaches nicely, and you can take that off and you can move it around. It also comes with a connector that enables you to mount it to a boom arm, and it will mount with any standard boom arm thread, and it has a connection for being able to do that. It's worth noting that the Shure MV7 doesn't come with any kind of desk stand, although it is intended to be able to be used like that, but Shure don't sell it with one in the box. You have to buy it separately, and you can buy any sort of stand that you want because it works with the same standard thread, so it will fit to any. And I will demonstrate a bit later on that I've got one from a different microphone that I managed to get it installed on. However, it's worth noting that both mics do a lot better if you put them on a boom arm and get them as close to you as possible. That is something that I noted quite heavily in my Elgato Wave 3 video. This microphone is nice for a number of reasons. What isn't nice about it is that initially when you set it up, you find that it picks up a lot of background noise, and I do mean a lot. It was picking up all manner of background noise, and I had to do a lot of tweaks on it in order to get it sounding good. And I did a separate video on that exact thing. Now, this microphone has a USB-C connection and a headphone jack on the rear that allows you to plug it into your PC, and obviously you can then plug your headphones in so you can monitor the microphone. You can do the same with the Shure mic, and I'll show you that in a minute, but it basically means that you can plug it into anything that's USB capable, and then you're away. The highlight of the Wave 3 is the software that comes with it, and I covered that in a lot of depth in the video. Basically, it's designed for content creators and allows for really intelligent routing of audio to deliver a fantastic bit of audio response, and you can route it in music and all sorts, and I go into a lot more depth than that on the unbox. The MV7, the keen-eyed viewer will spot, not only has a micro USB connection but also has an XLR connection. XLR microphones are a lot better quality and they're usually a lot more expensive, which is why the Shure MV7 is a bit pricier. You can buy it as an entry-level sort of USB microphone with a really good quality and then upgrade it with an XLR cable and an appropriate amp. In my case, I use the Go XLR Mini, but there are other ones available such as the Rodecaster Pro and other things. You can get a full-sized Go XLR, and that's worth doing because you can then route clever things like chat and music and game audio into one thing and manage all the volumes, and it becomes a lot more professional. The Elgato Wave 3 by comparison has a software level management of those sorts of things and a really intelligent routing system that allows you to control those volumes through software, and I was really impressed with the software that comes with it. That's Wavelink software and it's fantastic. The MV7 also comes with software for USB plug and play. So you plug it in with a USB cable, and then you basically have a simple software that automatically manages the levels for you, make sure everything's correct. You can also change between tone levels of dark, natural, and bright, and that basically adjusts your voice in slightly simple ways. And you can adjust the monitor mix, mic mute, and you can also manually set the decibel levels and such. The audio quality on the MV7 is superior, but you would expect that for a microphone which costs a bit more than the Wave 3. But that is not to say the Wave 3 isn't good, because it is easy access, a bit more affordable, and you have that software level setup, which in the basic USB setting mode you don't have with the MV7. You can't route it simply. Now, to give you an example, when I was using the Wave 3, I was running it into OBS and Streamlabs OBS, and basically you have one routing audio channel that goes in, and then you can mix into that music from Spotify, game chat from Discord, audio from the game, your microphone, all into one thing, and then you can adjust the levels within the software, which is the same as the full-blown experience with a Go XLR and an XLR setup, but in a much more affordable way in a USB setup. However, the quality of the mic's not as good, and the noise cancellation isn't as good, so the Shure MV7 wins if you want a better capture quality. As I said, both of these mics do better if you have them on a boom arm. For both, I was using the blue compass boom arm, getting it really close to my mic, as I'm doing now for this voiceover. If I put them on the desk, I found they both picked up some background noise and fan noise and keyboard noise. However, the Wave 3 certainly picked up a lot more than the MV7. You can, however, use things like NVIDIA's RTX voice, and there are other AI bits of software out there, even through Discord, which do some clever noise cancellation work. And obviously you can employ filters within OBS Studio and OBS Streamlabs to cancel out noise. There's a lot of minute fiddling and messing about trying to get the sound better that you really don't suffer with as much if you put the MV7 on a boom arm and have it close to you. Found the capture quality is really good. If you want to see an example of that, I'll link to one of my recent streams where I used the microphone without any faffing around, and also the video that I did on that microphone will show you the quality difference between them. As I said, you will expect to get a better quality of microphone here, though. It is a Shure mic, and it's basically meant to be the USB version of the SM7B, which is their premium microphone, incredibly expensive but a really good quality. And if you've watched any of my recent videos, you'll have heard me doing the voiceover with the SM7B, and you'll note the difference between that and this microphone, the MV7, which is very, very similar. It's very rich, it's very good audio quality, and this is with it in USB mode as well. USB mode, as you can see here, just plugged in simply to the PC, capturing a really good quality of sound. And that audio that you can hear now hasn't been adjusted. I've normalized the levels, but I haven't cancelled out the background noise, and I haven't messed with it in any other way in terms of equalization or anything like that. So you can see a really good rich sound quality and a really good delivery of audio. The software is dead simple to use in USB mode, and obviously you can then have the option to plug in an XLR cable, get yourself an XLR amplifier, set up in that software, and get an even better experience, an even richer sound experience. So in my mind, the MV7 is certainly the one to go for, although the Wave 3 is a fantastic access point with a USB microphone that has fantastic software, looks great, and does a really good job. Hope you found this video useful. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching. This has been the Provoked Prawn. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you found it useful, interesting, or hilarious. Be sure to check out the description for all the information you might need. Watch these other videos as you might find them useful. Click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Check out my join options where you can get other video content and behind the scenes goodness, or just give me a follow on Twitch and see what happens when I'm streaming. Thanks for watching.